You're listening to KYST 89.3, The Bone. The Bone. And now time for South Tucson Youth Football, simulcast on AM 1400, The Ground, and on South Tucson Local Access Channel 22.
Oh, man.
And here we go. We are back with South Tucson Youth Football. It is week 9. We got a doubleheader for you. Here we go. Twin Towers Construction taking on Sam & Sons Gazebo Repair. Number 3 ranked Twin Towers. Number 7 ranked Sam & Sons. Have you never seen the logo?
No, I'm just. These are two. New York hates these teams.
Yes, they do.
This is not an East Coast bias.
No, it is not. Well, good thing we're in South Tucson. By the way, I just saw the picture you posted of the bananas that are just dripping in the red syrup. We're gonna go right to the. Let's go right to the Star Watch. Brought to you by Star Watch. Where Randy
I'm legitimately wondering if they just have excess sweet and sour sauce.
Oh no! Don't tell me that. It doesn't taste like that. I actually tried it. It doesn't taste like that. No. For those who are just joining by watching the YouTube video, we were talking about Chinese buffets in the first game. But if you've been watching this kind of like in order, then you knew that already. Let's get right to Star Watch, brought to you by Wall to Wall Salve. Don't be a salve, not be a salve. If you need an ointment, cream, or paste, better call Salve. Sponsors of the number 28 Dodge Stratus, driven by Ennio Sparini. Go Salve. Starting things off with Sam & Sons Gazebo Repair. They are the home team, 7th ranked in all of South Tucson. They are currently undefeated in the BCC, one of the toughest divisions this year. That is wide receiver Juxtaposition Cooper. In the middle, that is defensive lineman Maximum Swedenhouse. And on the right, that is Marcellus Shale. Marcellus Shale, which again, since you know I'm in the energy business, that's fucking funny. On the other side of the football is the team known as Twin Towers Construction, number 3 in the town of South Tucson, starting with their running back, Jamiroquai James. In the middle, that is their wide receiver, Frickin' Frank. And not pictured, he missed picture day, is their defensive back star, Dundricus Rodriguez. So be sure to tell us in the chat who you got winning this one. Do you like number 3 Twin Towers? Do you like number 7 Sam & Sons? It's going to be a big one. Who you got in this one, Will?
So many people senselessly kill.
Well, Sam & Sons Gazebo Repair started because of the famous fire in the South Tucson gazebo that killed all the mayoral candidates. But we don't really speak. The less we speak of that, the better.
I mean, I guess I'll go with Twin Towers Construction because it's got 2 R's in towers.
It does have 2 R's because the game would not let me.
Technically unrelated.
A complete shoot comment is the game would not let me use 1 R. And good for the game. Good for them for that one.
That's amazing that it knew that.
It just knew. It was like, you should not do this. You absolutely should not. So again, Twin Towers Construction are 7-1, 4-1 in conference. Sam & Sons 5-0 in conference, 6-2 overall. This is basically for first place in the grit division of the Blue Collar Conference. And remember, only one of these 2 teams can make it to the championship game, which guarantees them a spot in the playoffs if they win the championship, the conference championship. But enough talking. Let's go down to the Muni. And you were looking live at Municipal Field number 95 in downtown South Tucson, Arizona for the second half of our doubleheader. It is Twin Towers Construction taking on the home team, Sam & Sons Gazebo Repair. Both these lovely South Tucson local businesses. Of course, the construction company owned by the Towers brothers. Just proud natives of South Tucson, Arizona. It's a family business. They will happily do any welding, any sort of construction. They're good at controlled demolition as well. And of course, Sam & Sons Gazebo Repair, who will repair any gazebo you can bring to them. This is a little tough, ever since that one main gazebo in South Tucson caught fire. I guess they just keep asking someone to set fire to it again so they can, get some work. But nonetheless, Salmonsons are going to start things off. They are in the gray jerseys and red helmets. Twin Towers in the white with the blue pants and black helmets.
Okay, so I blinked the Del Taco menu.
Okay, I'm going to look at this Del Taco menu and see if they have free shavakadu.
It's absurd.
I can get fries!
I know.
And they're crinkle fries. I can get a cheeseburger. I can get a Del cheeseburger. Why would I?
I know. And if you look at it, it basically is their take on the In-N-Out burger.
Is it?
You can see the.
Oh God, they have spread. It's totally spread. Which, by the way, is good. The spread is fantastic. Oh, I can get Platos, though, too. Or Play-Dohs.
The Platos is what you should get. The street taco Plato.
I'd like to read something. The street tacos, which have literally a literal slice of avocado, which I don't want.
They don't put a lot of effort into it, but it does taste
And
good.
it looks like some scallions and some chopped white onion. Okay. And it comes with rice. It comes with rice and pico on top of it, and some refried beans with some cheese on it, and some chips and salsa. So good.
It's of course it doesn't look that good, but it's not terribly.
No, it looks fine.
Like that isn't what you're going to get, because you'll never get what's on like the web page.
Okay.
But it does look. It looks similar enough to that, to where it doesn't look like you're being like.
Going for it on fourth down, by the way, and stopped the turnover. Skip Booth can't go the 2 yards he needs.
It's one of those things where you look at the picture you get, and you're like, okay, I knew it wasn't going to look as good as that, but it looks good.
Now, I will tell you, I'm going to read it, and you probably know where I'm going with this. I certainly hope that it will be something like what I'm ordering, because I'm going to get the Chicken Verde wet burrito. How do you want your burrito? Wet. Sopping. I want it just dripping. I don't want it just moist. I don't want it damp. I want it with sopping. I want it dripping.
I
want the wet burrito, please.
Contest, and I want my burrito to be the winner.
Yeah, the wet burrito. Yeah. If my burrito is having a wet burrito contest, I want get me the winner.
Give me the wettest burrito.
The wettest burrito you can legally sell me. 2 beer battered fish tacos. Okay, that's just a fried piece of fish, whatever. Okay, I'm going to be looking now at the tacos, which I imagine are very similar. The Del Taco. Softer. Okay, these are just standard. The Turkey Del Taco. Okay, street tacos, which clearly are just like the different toppings.
Still first down.
Flatbread tacos. Okay, so that's just like a flatbread instead of a why? Beer battered fish, salsa chicken. Okay, so it's just the value taco, which apparently is for going tomatoes and most cheese. And the queso crunch taco looks like it's a chalupa, or sorry, a gordita.
Did you go to like the main menu?
I went to tacos. Yeah, a queso crunch taco. I'm guessing is basically a gordita, huh?
Okay, I will say this about Taco Bell. The 99-cent potato taco is one of my favorite.
That sounds gross. I don't want potatoes in my taco.
Oh, it's so good though. It's spicy. I don't know. You're missing out. That's one of the better.
Okay, I believe you.
It's one of the better Taco Bell menus.
I'm miffed by the burgers and fries option. Like, is the burger just a standard burger patty?
That makes it 2nd and 10.
Oh, I've never gotten the burger from Del Taco.
Okay. Well, here's the other concern I have. First off, the cheeseburger and the double. Okay, I'm looking at the. Okay, sorry, it's a double cheeseburger. My bad. It is a double cheeseburger. Here's the thing that's messing me up. All of the toppings of this burger, save for a single slice of cheese, are underneath the patties. Now, I appreciate the lettuce being underneath because you don't want. In fact, I am all for lettuce as a buffer zone, so the meat doesn't get the burger bun too soft, soggy. But the tomatoes, onions, everything is underneath the patty, which is weird to me. Twin Towers, by the way, have scored. This is welcome to South Tucson Youth Football when Will's on with me. We just derail the conversation all the time. I like how crinkle cut fries are in a little packaging that says taco meets potato, and I don't think there's anything taco about the bag of French fries. I see that you're putting queso on them, or chili cheddar fries, or carne asada fries, but I don't get what's so... I don't get what's so queso about them. Or what's so taco meets potato about them.
Yeah, it's just really good.
Okay, is there anything else I should be seeking out on this Del Taco menu?
I was just talking about the Taco Bell spicy potato taco.
I'm gonna look at the buck and under and see what I can get for cheap. And they don't look appetizing whatsoever.
No, I always get. I don't think I've ever gotten anything other than the street taco plano.
Fair.
Because it
Mini shakes, okay. I'll do a mini shake for $1. Why not? Sounds fantastic.
So basically, Del Taco, like close to me, like it has like 9 locations in Georgia, 1 in South Carolina, and nothing else remotely in the area.
Okay.
It's interesting. It's because it's a California-based like chain. I just always find stuff like that fascinating. Like how there's like Whataburgers like all up and down I-10.
Okay, so this is kind of depressing. The nearest Del Tacos to me. Would you like to guess where the nearest Del Taco to me is?
It's probably me.
That makes it second and 10.
Michigan.
Oh, Michigan?
And then Columbia, South Carolina.
Yeah.
And then more in Michigan. Then Snellville, Georgia.
Yes.
These are not close places. I am not driving to Del Taco.
Well, one of them for me is it's 15 minutes away.
Yeah, sure.
But
I'm
even
guessing if you're driving up to me and I tell you to pick up some Del Taco, it's not going to stay. It's not going to last the trip.
I'm gonna bring my cooler. It's just gonna be cold Del Taco. It'll stay. I'm gonna inundate it with ice.
Oh, airing it out. Caught! Touchdown! Juxtaposition! Cooper tying this game up for Salmon Sons. 39-yard touchdown. Now, I will say, we're on to Taco Bell at this point, clearly. And, Taco Bell, the nacho fries for $1 are entirely great. They are basically a cup of the nacho cheese, some fries that are dusted with basically taco seasoning, and I'm fine with that. I will say they are part of a $5 box, which is a perfect amount of food, and it also has all the things that I would love. It's got a Doritos Locos taco, which I am turning the corner on. They're great. It has a gordita. It's whatever the thing that has it's the regular taco with the bean layer and the soft taco shell around it. That's a gordita, right? I always forget if that's a chalupa or a gordita.
Chalupa's the one it's like the really fat taco shell.
It's a what?
It's like the really fat, fluffy taco shell.
Okay, I don't know. That's not it then. It's a gordita then. It's a gordita then. Because the gordita is the crunchy taco with a smear of refried beans on a soft tortilla that's wrapped around it. And that is absolutely, I think, that's what it was. And then the nacho fries. So those two things, a nacho fry and a drink. And for $5, that's fine for me. I think I got one thing off the dollar menu as well.
First down.
I do miss living out in California because we had 3 drive-through Mexican restaurants. One was open till 12. It was a local restaurant, and you just drive through and get anything, anything you can think of that's Mexican food. You can get it. It's insane. I've never seen anything like it anywhere else. I've been to
That makes it first and 10.
I've never been somewhere and been oh, there's that drive-through Greek restaurant. It'd just be weird. Hand off to somebody. Jamiroquai James.
And that's going to be the end of the first quarter, tied at 7.
Where'd you go?
Oh, where'd I go?
Yes.
Sorry, I was distracted by someone posting something on Twitter that was a troll of a flat Earth Facebook group. I'm not getting into that, but yeah.
I stand by my compromise, which is that the Earth is both flat and round because the Earth's actually just a half. So once you get past the equator, like we're gonna for the purposes.
Have you ever traveled south of the equator? There you go. Thank you.
Exactly. I actually have.
Oh well, shit.
And I distinctly remember
It being
looking
flat.
up. I distinctly remember like looking up and like seeing like the stars, and then like Lionel Richie's Dancing on the Ceiling was playing.
Yes.
And it just occurred to me.
And I think you need to stop right there.
The kick is good.
They tell you not to jump, and I didn't really understand why, but now my eyes have been opened.
But okay, I want to get back to Chinese buffet talk because I feel like now again, Chinese buffet, yeah, they have those bananas with the red syrup, which I finally tried, and I still have an inconclusive answer as to what syrup that is. I will try again, and I will try again until I know, damn it. And yes, it's definitely next to some fruit. Like the picture you posted in the Discord is absolutely what we're talking about.
Yeah,
I think there is some banana pudding with maybe some Nilla wafers. There's definitely some chocolate pudding. There will always be 2 types of Jello. There will be some
That
assorted
one's got
fruits.
the one, but you know right next to it's the other kind.
What's that?
That picture's only got the one, but you know right next to it's the
And
other.
it's orange. It's always red and orange.
It's red.
It's always red and orange.
Have you ever seen one with the little fruit inside of it?
Jellos, no, not at a Chinese buffet. And also, it's
That's
cubed. They cube it perfectly.
Oh yeah, it's very well presented.
Like they must just make it in ice cube trays.
That is a loss of
That's probably right. The fruit inside the Jello is, that's a school cafeteria classic.
I'm assuming it's always pineapple.
I always assumed it was like a weird like grape type thing.
Oh, grape maybe. No, I'm trying to think of what fruits are usually found in the Jellos. I assume pineapple. Another aired out pass. Oh, incomplete. Salmon Son's trying to get back to tying this game up. It's 4th and 15. They're going to have to punt. And if you are new to South Tucson Youth Football, enjoy what happens when we make little kids punt the ball. And oh, that was actually a decent one. Okay, never mind. Well, made a liar out of me.
Oh my god.
Usually the punts dribble for about 10 yards, and it's hilarious.
Somebody made Sour Patch grapes. This
Why?
was regular grapes.
No, thank you. So again, the Chinese, that's the dessert section. Yeah, I've never. Someone mentioned a Mongolian section. Like I assume a Mongolian buffet, which is basically just load up the raw meat on your plate and they cook it in front of you. I would rather go to a Mongolian specific place for that. Like I'm at a Chinese buffet. I know what I'm about. What are your? I want to know what everyone's go-to moves at the Chinese buffet are. Will, what's your go-to move at the Chinese buffet?
It's actually been a while since I've been to a Chinese buffet. But I'll say it's a rare occasion I'll go because where I live, we don't go to a Chinese buffet. We go to a Chinese restaurant.
Okay.
And it's just like it's same quality level of food.
Right.
It's just not a buffet place. I'm probably gonna go there tonight, either there or Panda Express.
I think you should go to the other place.
Panda Express.
But didn't you just have Panda Express for lunch?
No. That's why I brought it up. I was planning on getting it.
Oh, okay. I thought you were exhausted because you had Panda Express. I'm like, oh
No, I'm
don't do it again to yourself.
Still first down.
I'm exhausted because I had to go. I had to come in for work on Saturday because we just got our work rush in on my temp job.
I got you.
Next month. And they just were like, everybody go home at 12 today because we're going to have work tomorrow. And so everybody went home at 12 yesterday.
Nice catch made. He breaks the tackle. In for the touchdown. And he just demolishes 2 other children. Just absolute disregard. And roughing the passer, but I think the touchdown is going to stand.
Just exploded through that one shot.
Yeah, he just like Obadiah Manson with the touchdown reception. That is not a name we made up. He just barreled through 2 children, showing no complete disregard for both of them and himself. And we are now 21-7. Twin Towers construction.
I'm actually kind of disappointed. I'll be disappointed if Eats Like a Duck hasn't made the Jello with the little grape in it from that episode of The Simpsons.
I don't remember what episode that is.
When oh gosh, it's when Skinner's trying to impress Chalmers during one of his inspections.
Oh, and he makes a Jello mold.
No, he offers him a Jello square with a little grape in it, and Chalmers, well, I'm not made of stone. Made of stone.
Wait, what?
You don't remember that?
I don't remember that line.
Well, I'm not made of stone. And Skinner overreacts laughing at it.
Oh, okay. I don't remember that. I'll be honest, I don't remember that, but I believe you that it existed. Yes, okay, Namerpus, thank you. You're exactly in the same as me. First course is always finger foods, plus, again, for me, the bowl of wonton soup, which I use the broth to dip the sweet and sour chicken pieces. Oh,
I'll tell you my go-to Chinese food items.
Okay, I will. Yeah, go ahead.
Always gotta have egg rolls. I don't give a shit. Like, you know, Panda Express is the exception because I'm already eating so much junk in there.
And their egg rolls are expensive. You have to add them onto your thing. It's
you have to add them on. They're not that good. But the place I normally go to has really good egg rolls. Like big, like thickly like fried batter. It's got like a little bit of like beef on the inside. And
okay.
A good like accoutrements inside. Just a good egg roll.
Just a good egg roll.
Yes. I also like to get either one of the three following items: wontons, sweet and sour soup, or the steamed dumplings.
You mean the wonton soup, right? When you say wontons?
No, like fried wontons.
Okay, you don't get all of them?
No. This is just for me. If it's like a group of people, yeah, we'll get all. But like,
I got you. Oh, you're talking about like at the actual restaurant, not the buffet. Okay,
no,
I got you. My go-to is crab rangoon when I order and things of that nature. When I order takeout, it's and I'm very glad my girlfriend is completely on board with the same two things. We will get wonton soup and we will get crab rangoon. And it's weird. The one place we order from, the crab rangoon are in like they're shaped like samosas. They're like big old they're shaped like big versions of the paper footballs. They're not like the little like blossom shaped ones. But they're damn good. Now, what's your entree you get then?
Variation of the sweet and sour or General Tso's chicken.
Okay.
That's my go-to entree.
You know what the best part? You know what the best part about a Chinese buffet is? You can get both. Garlic bread at a Chinese buffet. I have not tried the garlic. I'm going to try the garlic bread at a Chinese buffet next time. Yeah, my girlfriend just also gave that the okay sign, and since she held it above her waist, I don't have to get punched by her.
Although this is gonna sound like really like you're just gonna describe how low rent some of the food items are at my favorite Chinese restaurant is.
That's fine.
The sweet and sour chicken is basically like chicken McNuggets with like sweet and sour sauce that you dip it in and a massive amount of fried rice.
That's fine.
But it's fried rice with no vegetables. It's so delicious and it's so terrible for you.
So yeah, my second plate is usually your regular Chinese food menu items. Like I will always get lo mein. I will always get I'll get a couple pieces. I'll get a variety. Mostly I'll get chicken stuff. I don't usually get beef too much when I'm at like the Chinese buffet. My little like thing that I do is I will take one of the soup bowls. I will put white rice in it, and I'll put the chicken and broccoli over the white rice, and I'll eat it that way. I feel like it makes me a pro, or it makes me like I feel like if you see that meme where it's the brain meme where it's like the dude who gets like super consciousness, like lower down on there where it's like the dude with the multiple arms is like putting your rice and your chicken and broccoli in a separate bowl. I do love the chicken on the skewers thing at the Chinese buffet. I don't know what they are specifically, but they're so good. But yes, a separate bowl for rice and one of your entrees is always a key thing to do at the Chinese buffet.
That makes it 1st and 10.
22 seconds left to go in the half. French fries at I have never done the French fries at the Chinese buffet. I will absolutely do the garlic bread. My girlfriend is shaking her head at the French fries. Yeah, I usually stay away from the American foods for the most part.
I want to get Michaela involved in this now because
Yes.
I'm going to bring up something we've talked about in person and on this call in the past.
What's
a
that?
New Jersey favorite. You remember that food truck at Rutgers that you were telling me
The
about?
grease trucks! Oh, we're going on to this? Okay.
Yes, we have to. You brought up French fries and it made me immediately
That's fine.
think
I will say we're 12 seconds from the half, and then I got to do the live read. So after the live read, is that cool?
Yeah,
If there is any like justice in the world, the live read is for something like the Binging Texan, where it's a perfect segue. But as we get towards the end of the half, 8 seconds to go. This will be Twin Towers going for it one more time. Maybe they'll just kick it, actually. No, they're too far to kick it. Don't you go too far. We're going to be talking about the fat sandwiches in a second in the grease truck. I was just getting a Gatorade. Okay. No, I don't have any sodas in the fridge. Never mind. No, or beer or something. Well, something in the pick something that's mine in there, please. And they are going to turn the football over with 6 seconds to go to Sam and Sons Gazebo Repair, who are down by 11 with 6 seconds to go. They got one timeout left. They're going to have to air it out and then hope for a field goal at this point, or just go for the end zone. It's caught, and they get a timeout, so 28 yards. They could go for an end zone shot here, 41.5-yard line. And we're going to pay a bill in a second and focus on one of the... No, that's going to be it. So that'll be the end of the first half. Number 3, Twin Towers, 21. Number 7, Sam & Sons Gazebo Repair, 10. Cool, thank you. Excellent. So we're going to go ahead and pay a bill in just a moment. Crack one of those open. Then was wondering what I was brought was a Shock Top Ruby Fresh, their grapefruit flavored beer. So we're going ahead and thank you, of course, to Nissan, sponsor with their all-new 2018 Laugh Finder. Fits 8, comfortably fits 8, uncomfortably fits in your nose. And, of course, it's time for our sponsor spotlight, where we feature one of the local sponsors in South Tucson. One of these lovely businesses will be focused on. It's Nothing But Borscht food truck. The Nothing But Borscht food truck. You know, do you like cold soups? Do you like beets? Did you at least watch that episode, a couple episodes of Doug once, and you were like, I'm curious about beets? Well, boy, do we have a food truck for you. Nothing But Borscht. What do you think they serve at the Nothing But Borscht food truck? Goulash? Paprikash? No. Borscht. Nothing but borscht. You want a cold beet soup? That's your place. They will ladle some right into your open mouth if you ask them to. Borscht up the yin yang. In fact, that's one of their specials on Tuesdays. They're borscht up the yin yang. It's got a special
really
teriyaki flavoring to it.
They have some really nasty words for mouth.
They do have some really, yeah. You can get your borscht. That's their diner lingo. If you ask for your borscht up the yin yang, they'll just ladle it right into your open mouth and then charge you half price. That is Nothing But Borscht. Check them out. Check their Twitter. Their Twitter account is Holy Borscht. On Twitter, you can follow them. I hope that's a real fucking account and somebody's got. I'm gonna follow Holy Borscht right now if it exists. And we're back with the second half as Twin Towers have the football up by 11. They're going to start things off from their own 44. And I think it's time to talk about Are You Hungry? The grease truck.
I'm at the next. If I ever go, I'm gonna ask for borscht on my fat sandwich.
They might just do it. We're gonna find out if Twitter.com/holyborscht exists. That page does not exist. Hey Twitter folks, it is open. Oh wow, V Revolticon is really behind because he's talking about the Doug joke I just made.
That makes it 2nd and 6.
That is a delicious, delicious grapefruit beer. I don't think it's an ale, but it's whatever Shock Top is. So, for those who are not familiar, A place called Are You Hungry? is a name. If you've watched the Diddler Cup, that's actually the sponsors of the number 66 car driven by Fat Daryl, appropriately enough. I will bring you the sad news that the grease trucks themselves, they're affectionately called the grease trucks. The grease trucks do not exist anymore. Big sack on Ernest Clayton, who made that sack. That is Maximum Swedenhouse. His first sack of the game, and it's 2nd and 18. They now have just a proper brick and mortar establishment, and you could probably get brick and mortar on a sandwich, if you ask him nicely. And
yeah,
so, the history of the grease truck was they were these food trucks, and they would just be willing to put whatever the hell you wanted on a sandwich. And so the origin of the Fat Daryl, which is what's known most, is some dude named Daryl. I'm going to pull up the menu so I get this properly. Went there and said, hey man, I only have this much money, but I kind of want chicken tenders, mozzarella sticks, and a couple other things, and fries. Can I get it all on a sandwich? And they said, sure. So now the Fat Daryl is number 4 on their menu. Chicken fingers, mozzarella sticks, french fries, and marinara sauce on a sandwich. You can get the Fat Cat. Double cheeseburger, lettuce, tomato, french fries, mayo, and ketchup. Plenty of different things there. So I encourage you to go to... Look for RU, like Rutgers University. It's on Rutgers University's thing.
So there's actually a Google Maps where the guy goes inside the restaurant.
Okay.
If you click that link, it goes straight to the Google Maps like image of it, and you can zoom in on each.
Or you just go to the website. The website has the menu too.
That works too, but I just wanted to... I actually went on Google Maps to see
what would be on the Fat Brian. That's a good question. I gotta think about this.
Like the store... I was curious what the storefront looked like, because it's a storefront instead of a food truck. Now,
right.
It's just a regular looking storefront.
Okay.
And,
oh yeah, they used to have one called the Fat Bitch. They changed to the Fat Beach. And now it's like, yeah, the Fat Beach is cheesesteak, chicken fingers, mozzarella sticks, french fries, lettuce, and ketchup.
Why ketchup?
Because you need it for the fries.
Oh yeah,
and the chicken fingers.
Yeah, I forget with these like things. Like it's interesting because like you're like, oh my god, I don't want that and that, but then you remember like that there's fries and all this other shit on it, and things like correspond with different food items.
Yeah. So again, I encourage you to go to the menu and just read. There's 33. Just saw it. 33 fat sandwiches, and there's some veggie fat sandwiches. 6 of those. My girlfriend just said that number 16 is the best, which is called the Fat Filipino, and it does say most popular. I'm going to read that one. Cheesesteak, gyro, which I assume is gyro meat, chicken fingers, mozzarella sticks, lettuce, tomato, french fries, tzatziki sauce. Not going to lie, that sounds pretty fucking good. So, someone asked me...
Hang on. Why is it called the Fat Filipino?
I would guess that was probably come up with by a Filipino person.
Why would a Filipino person want that? That's like a mix between like the most Greek thing and the most Philly thing I've ever heard of.
Well, I mean, there's no rule that a Filipino person has to eat nothing but Filipino food.
That's true, but Filipino food is so fucking good. I couldn't imagine somebody not eating.
You're right.
It's so good.
Yeah, Filipino food in the grease truck would not be good.
There's food trucks that sell Filipino food, though.
So I encourage everyone else to tell me what you would get at the Are You Hungry? Now, Will, you wanted to bring it up. I will eventually answer the question that was asked by Namerpuss of what would be on the Fat Brian, which is my sandwich if I made a fat sandwich. But I will get to that eventually. They have homemade shawarma? Fucking hell. Wings and things on the side. Jesus Christ. Oh, I appreciate that it's like split. Okay. Because now I get to look around at what they have.
Oh, no, fat fellatio.
What is on the fat fellatio? Which, by the way, fat bitch is inappropriate, but fat fellatio...
Yeah, that's weird.
The fat fellatio should have a hot dog on there. If you're going to be filleting something, it's a hot dog.
It should be the fat reciprocated oral sex. Let's be honest here.
We're really progressive.
Yeah, we're into bring this into the 21st century here.
Okay, now I understand. My understanding also is that if you eat 3 in one sitting of 45 minutes, you get to name one. So I'm guessing that's why some of these have weird names. So I bet the Fat Filipino was probably a product of that.
Yeah, that's what I'm thinking too. Because it doesn't make any sense. Like you wouldn't.
None of these
if
make
it didn't
sense.
have like that kind of like etymology to it, you would never like be like, ah, shit.
French fries, cheese.
Oh no! Did you just play chili cheese fries?
No, but it automatically loads up on the web.
Sorry, turkey cheese fries. Was that turkey cheese fries?
I have no idea. It's one of those web pages where there's a video that automatically opens.
Oh,
up
I thought you said that yourself.
No. We'll look up the Fat Filipino though.
Okay, so while you're doing that, I will tell you what is going to be on my fat sandwich.
Oh, no, I meant the Fat Fellatio. Cheesesteak, chicken fingers, mozzarella sticks, turkey bacon, French fries, honey mustard.
So
you can tell how influential the Fat Daryl is because like all of these include mozzarella sticks.
and I feel like that's a go-to thing. No, because I'm thinking about this. I'm gonna go ahead and say that. I'm looking among the things that are. I'm not going off the menu here. Okay.
I actually like it. It makes a lot of sense. Instead of putting like, you could put like cheese on it. You
okay.
could put something that's fried on it, but you could knock out two birds with one stone and put mozzarella sticks on it.
Right.
It gives it that crunch and that cheesiness. Like, it makes sense.
So here's the thing. I feel like if you're making your own sandwich, I do not like Subway. I don't like Subway. I don't get anything from Subway. So again, if you're making your own sandwich, I think the rules I have to stick by are I can only get things that I see on an item somewhere here. So I'm gonna start. The Fat Brian will start with grilled chicken doused in buffalo sauce. I see that in the buffalo chicken wrap. It will have mozzarella sticks on there. It will also have mac and cheese on there. I'm really hoping there's blue cheese sauce that I can put on this somewhere. I don't see it yet, but I'm looking. I know they have wings. Okay, thank God. There's blue cheese as an option for wings. It will have blue cheese as the dressing. And I believe it will have French fries, because I feel like I know I'm anti-fries on a sandwich. I feel like I need to keep with the spirit of this. So it's going to be grilled chicken. And we enter the fourth quarter, by the way. Only a 4-point game. We're getting close here. I might have to start paying attention to it if it gets even closer. So again, we're going grilled chicken. If it's in chunks, even better. Grilled chicken tossed in buffalo sauce. Grilled chicken tossed in buffalo sauce. Mac and cheese. French fries. Mozzarella sticks. I'm not going to bother with the lettuce and tomato. I will put the red onion on it, though. And a drizzle of blue cheese dressing. If you can go blue cheese crumbles instead, I'll do that instead of a dressing. But I'm kind of okay with that.
I figured out what I'm going to do. And
All right, what's yours? What's yours? 'Cause I already hear this.
I already know what I'm going to call it, too.
What's your? Well, it's the Fat Will, unless you want to change it.
It's the Fat Will, but it's an homage to one of my favorite things, one of my favorite fast food things.
Okay, well, do you want to give us the sandwich first or the name first?
I'll give you the sandwich first.
Okay, and then you tell us the homage.
It's going to include 1 hamburger patty, 1 egg roll, 3 jalapeno poppers, 3 mozzarella sticks, and let's add lettuce, tomato, and sour cream, and it'll be no sour cream.
I actually need to write this out.
Yeah.
So I want to make sure I got this. So you just said. So again, this is on. Who doesn't care? This is on the sub roll. We're just gonna like cut the burger patties in half.
I'm gonna omit the hamburger patty.
Okay.
Ground beef, lettuce, tomato, 1 egg roll.
Honestly, a chopped up burger patty is fine. Okay, so burger patty. Yeah, when you say burger patty, I know what you mean. Burger patty. What's it again? Egg roll.
Yeah. So.
Mott sticks.
Let's do. Yeah. I'll start from the beginning. Ground beef, lettuce, tomato, 1 egg roll, 3 jalapeno poppers, and 3 mozzarella sticks. It's the Fat Will, and it's my homage to Jack in the Box value menu.
Okay, I like it.
Have you ever had the Jack in the Box value menu?
No,
Seen
okay,
how-
my
seen
girlfriend
how-
brings up a very good point. Are your jalapeno poppers filled with cream cheese or cheddar cheese, like some savage?
Ooh.
There should not be a debate. It's cream cheese or go the fuck home.
It's cream cheese. I mean, if I wanted to be like true to like Jack in the Box, of course they're putting cheddar cheese in.
They are putting
We've
cheddar in
already-
theirs, yeah.
we've
And
already
she just made a
got-
face that she looks like she's about to throw up.
Well, let me explain. I agree it should be cream cheese, and it's going to be cream cheese on this one because we already have the mozzarella sticks. It would just be it would be too much. It would be too much like actual cheese in it. That I'm explaining because it's an homage to Jack in the Box, and it's absurd.
I get it.
value.
I get it. I totally get this.
I have no idea if it'll be good. It might be the worst thing ever, but it does make some sense because I imagine these sandwiches much like just combining 5 things on a value menu and throwing it underneath like 2 pieces of bread.
Right.
That's my understanding.
You know what? I'm going to amend mine. I'm going to remove the blue cheese dressing. I'm going to put poppers on there because I feel like you get the heat from the jalapeno and you get that creaminess from the cream cheese as well. And you don't need a sauce at that point.
And I wanted to put some different stuff on there. Because
Yeah,
I thought
I like
about it, I was
that.
like, I was thinking about it, I was like, maybe I'll put one different thing, but I figured I'd go with jalapeno poppers and the egg roll.
This actually looks pretty similar. What I just put on mine is very similar to some of the vegetarian ones, except without the chicken, obviously. Like there's one that's mozzarella sticks, French fries, jalapeno poppers, lettuce, tomato, ranch dressing.
There's jalapeno poppers on some of these?
Yes, it is an option. So you can absolutely.
Oh, okay.
Aside from the egg roll, I think the egg roll. I think the egg roll is the only thing that you maybe added that is not part of that is not in the menu. If you can find an egg roll somewhere, then you're good.
No, I wanted to add at least
Twin Towers
one
have expanded their lead to 10 now, and it's gonna be 11 again.
I wanted to add one new thing to it at the very least. So, and I know egg roll's not on it. Yeah, I'm gonna pull up the Jack in the Box menu because in college,
Yeah, we have to.
the Jack in the Box value menu is one of the most ridiculous value menus that's ever existed.
Right. The breakfast fat sandwiches are great too. 2 eggs, chicken tenders, sautéed onions, turkey bacon, American cheese, hash browns, and ketchup. Bless up.
There is no other place.
I have to get a thick milkshake while I'm there too.
Yes. There's no other place that I can think of where you can get egg rolls, stuffed jalapenos, and 2 of the and 2 tacos for 99 cents.
And somehow I never want to eat at a Jack in the Box.
You really shouldn't want to.
I don't. I definitely don't.
But like when I'm working late or when I kind of just like am getting like nostalgic for like college, I tend to think back to that because like it's just the most ridiculous fucking shit.
Dude, I get it. I totally get it. A side hustle that my girlfriend and I have in addition to our regular day jobs. We work as casino dealers for a company that does those like casino parties. Like if you ever go like a casino night party where it's for charity or something, and it's not for real money, but you can like maybe win prizes and shit. And they bring in like the real casino equipment, like the craps tables and the blackjack tables and the roulette wheel and everything like that. We work as dealers for that, and it's decent like weekend pay. It's good for doing not a lot of fun, for some fun stuff and not a lot of work. I'm getting trained on craps, which is really, really fun. I love working the craps table. Yeah, we just we did that, and then so like when we work a party on like a Friday or a Saturday night, and it's like a 7:30 to 10:30 or an 8 to 11 or a 7 to 10 party, that usually kind of cuts right into we can't really eat dinner and then get in the car and go. Either we're eating dinner really, really early, or we're waiting until afterwards, and that's probably better. And we're hitting up the McDonald's in our neighborhood all the dang time. But we are we're not becoming connoisseurs. Like we're hitting the same things all the time at McDonald's. But like that and Taco Bell, there are basically our go-tos at this point because there's not a lot of late night food options in our area. And if there are, you got to contest with like the parking and like the drunk people crowd. And no, thank you. So usually it's just McDonald's and we just go. And Craps does have, well, Craps has the one best bet in the casino, which is the odds bet, which is the bet behind the pass line. That is statistically the only bet in any casino that does not have a house advantage. That is the true odds.
I'm legitimately now starting to wonder if I should put like a corn chip, like some corn chips on there.
Why? No.
I don't know.
Touchdown, Salmon Sons. This ain't over.
Yeah, no corn chips.
And they're going to go for 2 to make it a 3-point game, I think. Yeah, I was going to say, my girlfriend's pointing out, when you got a fat sandwich, when you got a fat Filipino, how many different meals did you get out of that? She got 3. There you go. There's 3. And the 2-point conversion, no good. 54 seconds to go. Twin Towers about to move up the rankings, likely.
So how heavy are these sandwiches once, like, you get one?
Like you gotta weigh one? They're pretty fucking big, I think.
Yeah, that's
onside kick. Ah, it's recovered by Twin Towers. Sorry.
If you had to just kind of, you know, weigh it in your down, like, you know, when people weigh shit in their hands. Did you say it's a pound? It's a pounder?
Probably,
less,
right?
Probably. I'd say that would be my guess. Is it was around a pounder.
I don't know if you heard that. She just said you have to. She just said you had to. The mic doesn't really pick up when you're kind of away, not directly in front of it. She just said you have to unhinge your jaw.
Like a snake.
Yes. Or you cannot eat this like a duck.
Oh my gosh! I was actually looking at Eats Like a Duck to try to find the Jello.
And for those not familiar with Eats Like a Duck, it is a Simpsons fan site that basically recreates all the foods that have been invented in The Simpsons, pretty much, right?
The girl who ran it was pretty consistent for a while.
Oh, it's a she. Okay, I don't know. I didn't know. I thought it was like a team.
No, this is a girl that runs it.
Still does or not?
Yeah, she still does. She's been updating it pretty. I don't want to say frequently, but every now and then you'll see a new post. Like for a while, I didn't think it was updated that consistently, and now it's kind of becoming a little bit more consistent. She also kind of delved into Futurama stuff.
Homer's patented space age out of this world moon waffles, which clearly have a toothpick through a stick of butter. 1 bag of caramels, waffle batter, 1 ounce of liquid smoke, 1 stick of butter. Oh my god. There it is.
I mean,
it's subtle, but later in the episode you can see Marge angrily cleaning out the waffle iron. And now I know why. You know what don't mix well? Waffle irons and molten caramel.
Yeah, 3 days ago, she made the Twinkie aged for 1 year.
I love that the rating is how cromulent it is. Okay, we're gonna cut it short. That's it for us, ladies and gentlemen. Good night. Well, thank you for joining us. We'll be back more games tomorrow. Another ranked battle between You Need a Clown and 1-800-Buy-A-Dad. Number 3 beats number 7, Twin Towers 28, Salmon Sons, Gazebo Repair 23. Until next time, thanks to Will. So long, Arizona.